Hi, this is Paul Francis with the Avedis Zildjian Company, and we're unveiling the new Avedis series here at Winter NAMM 2016. These cymbals here harken back to cymbals that are reminiscent of what Zildjian would have made in the 1950s. Now these cymbals, they start at 18 inches all the way up to 22. There's no model names on them. You can ride them, you can crash them. They're very thin to medium thin in weight, and they're just very beautiful sounding cymbals. Now there's a few key things that I want to show you. They're named after the father of cymbals, Avedis Zildjian. And this is Avedis' signature. We were able to find a signature off like one of his passports, so that's really his handwriting. We've gone back to an older trademark stamp that would have been used in the 1950s. The cymbals were hammered more on the bottom side. We also went to a vintage Zildjian logo on the bottom, and although the cymbals weren't printed on the bottom in the 1950s, we want to make sure that Zildjian is represented in the 21st century. So this is what's referred to as the hollow logo or stencil logo, and the company used this between 1977 and 1980. And all the cymbals are going to have gram weights on there. A lower gram weight, the pitch goes down. A higher gram weight, the pitch goes up. Smaller cymbals are higher pitched than larger cymbals. It's just the physics of the cymbal design. So in addition to the cymbals themselves, we have 14, 15, and 16-inch hi-hats. Now back in the 1950s, the top hi-hat cymbal and bottom hi-hat cymbal would be the same weight. But because, you know, we're in the more contemporary music scene, the bottom hi-hat is just a little bit heavier, so you get that consistent chick sound. And we really have Louis Bellson to thank for that. That's where the New Beat hi-hats came from, where he asked for a heavier bottom, so every time he played it with the foot, you'd always get that chip sound. But in these hi-hats, it's a thin top with kind of a medium thin bottom. The new Avedis series is going to be available at the end of April 2016 at musiciansfriend.com.